Yeah, there's something fast flying down the road. Now who you gonna watch? Bash Brothers!
Hey everybody, got some aluminum steering parts for the KRATON 4S. See what they got in there.
Alright, let's do it. Hot racing, it looks like. Aluminum bearing, bell crank, and steering rack, and some sealed ball bearings. Nice. We've got the steering rack and the bell housings, 2 long screws, a short screw, 4 sealed ball bearings, and a hot racing sticker. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get the body off and just start tearing it apart. It's gonna go somewhere in this area here. Start taking things off.
Take apart the backbone.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we've never done this before, but I think it's gonna be these 2 screws here. So we're just starting somewhere and see if we can figure that out, see if it works. We don't know if we have to take this off yet or not. Got the 4-ton jack under the rig. And we're gonna take the wheels off now. Get those out of the way. That wheel nut, it's one side smooth and one side serrated, and so you always want to make sure that the serrated side is toward the wheel. Yeah, serrated side there, smooth side there. Just like Les Schwab. And we need a swig of the drink. It's a critical step. We got to take off this M2C chassis brace here, because we're gonna have to take most of the front end off. Oh yeah. And the M2C comes with these little standoff bushings. So there's 4 of them. And we need to take the drive shaft out as well to get clearance in there. You can see the front end starts to lift up a little bit once you loosen the bottom bolts. And then that gives you access to those.
Here's the drive trail.
Nice. That came out easy. And next we're going to take the sides off. It's just these, like these 2 bolts on the outside here. Same on the other side, and then once we flip it, there'll be another 1 or 2 on the other side as well. And we've just got 2 in the very back, 1 on each side.
Mud guard.
Okay. Lots of screws. Still trying to get the wing off.
Big screw.
Screws McDuck. This is one of the longest bolts in the whole kit.
Sure is, eh?
And that one just kind of stays there because it's tied to all these wires. We just left this on last time, but it gets you access to the front there. And so then I think the next step we could do is just to take these tie rods off. That's a 2mm on the end of the tie rod, and same thing for the other side, 2mm. There we go. So now that's loose there.
I'll take this bad boy out.
So for the last one, it's attached to the servo, and there's this hole in the chassis right there that allows you to get to that screw. You can join us next week on Power Nation, and we'll be dropping a Hemi into our 70 Cuda. Give her a flippity-do.
Oh, there she is.
Ha! It's just waiting for us.
45 bolts.
It pulled itself
3
out.
bolts put it in.
All right, yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, 45 bolts later.
There it is, guys, and later. There it is.
So there's the old one. Set it next to this new one here. We can kind of see the difference. Oh yeah. Looks like it's going to be lighter and stronger. And more direct too, because we want to get stronger steering servos. And then with the aluminum version steering rack, it'll be more rigid to take the torque of the new steering servo when that comes. If you can, just try to make sure that you keep track of that nut. You can pull it out and set it aside, or just, you know, when you're flipping this thing over, if you hear something rattle, it could be that nut fell out. And now we'll go ahead and drop our sealed bearings in. They just kind of press in. Doesn't matter which way they go. Okay, so that's that. And then it's just throwing it in the truck. These pins go on the bottom side. See how the bar's on the bottom? The bar goes on the down side, so it'll sit in the truck just like that. Yep. And we can just install it in the reverse order. So when we're looking at the steering rack and we're looking at these pins, they're definitely keyed, and so there's a certain shape to them, right? Down there's a certain shape that they fit into. Looks like we just have to rotate this ball end 90 degrees. So I'm just going to turn it just like that, and then it should slide in to that new knuckle or whatever they call that. This is where we're going to need their screws, yeah. And because these are aluminum and that screw is metal, we'll just do just a little baby dab of blueberry juice on that.
Oh, blueberry Smurf.
Papa Smurf gave it to us, and it's from Loctite. It's 243. I think 242 will also work, but it's the blue medium strength thread locker. Most of these things, you got metal screws going into plastic parts, and the thread locker doesn't work. It'll actually disintegrate the parts over time, the plastic parts. But this case, we're going metal into metal, and so that's when you'll use the thread locker. All right, little update here. We had to go off camera to get the servo connected. That was kind of a pain in the butt. You want to make sure you're never cross-threading. A little trick is to line the screw up with the hole, and instead of starting to screw it forward, screw it backwards until you feel it, the threads drop in. Might be a little click, and then you can go forward with it, and then that way you're not going to cross-thread it. Now we had to do the same thing with the tie rod here. We had to turn that ball end 90 degrees to mount to this new style. The threads are in the back, and the open hole is in the front. And then we put a little blueberry juice on that as well. Okay, this was an absolute pain in the butt, but we finally got those pins lined up and everything back together. We pushed this housing down over the tops of the pins, and now the first thing we're going to do to secure this thing is to put the screws in that attach to these here on the underside. Got most of it back together. Everything just goes back in the reverse order. Putting on this M2C chassis brace, 70/75 aluminum. It's been awesome. And put the tires on, and then we should be good. Nice. Then we've got to throw on the drive shaft and the top chassis brace. Alright, here's the final product. It's in there. So right there is the part that connects to the servo, the steering, or the bell housing, and it's all in there. Kind of hard to see, but yep, it's in there. And we figured we'd throw in a little bonus clip here because we were out bashing and we broke the wheelie bar. These little tabs, it's pretty bad design because a lot of the weight will land right there, and these tabs are just destined to fail, and so ours did here. So we went out into the garage, have this sheet metal piece here we're gonna trim up to the right size and then bend it, drill some holes through it. It'll basically just be like a back brace, probably be stronger than it was when it was stock. So we'll get into that and custom fab a piece. Should work pretty good then. So my brother had a good idea to do a paper doll here, and we just cut it out to the dimensions, kind of fit in like that. We'll drill through on those holes. Should work out pretty good for us.
Bass Brothers RC fabrication.
Blueberry juice on there.
Uncle Smurf's blueberry sauce. In-house bass. Bass Bros RC.
There it is. All right, so there's the final pieces there on, and the wing is really strong, and so's that. It's probably stronger than it was before. Pretty cool. Ready to bash some more. All right, we're checking it out and see if how the steering feels, if there's any difference in feel at all. So much quieter compared to the Jado, huh?
Yeah.
So how does the steering feel so far? Does it feel any different or more direct, more precise?
More true.
So it goes more where you want it to. So
Tight. Still different than the other one. It's no different
in
between
a,
the top one and the race one.
so overall, you're impressed with the kit?
It's
Awesome.
pretty. I recommend it.
All right, it's recommended. It's more true, more precise. Good install. So yeah, overall he said it felt like it was different. It had a different steering feel, but in a good way. It was tighter and truer. So, and that's without even getting the servo yet. So anyway, good install, and he recommends it.
Yeah, there's something fast flying down the road. Now who you gonna watch? Bash Brothers! Sunday. Bash Brothers RC!